Hello everyone, my name is Corazar, and welcome back to Vintage Story Desert Life, episode 200. This video was originally streamed live on YouTube on July 13th, 2025. I hope you enjoy the video. Why don't we go grab our stuff first? And then let's just test it. I'm gonna go and I'll take an unaided nosedive and just make sure that it actually spawns us in the right place. Where did we even die? Over there somewhere. Okay. Yeah, that ladder thing is kind of annoying. Inventory's all messed up now, too. Okay, lantern. Oh, it doesn't really matter. Let's go ahead and just do a nosedive. Do I have the bed set spawn mod? No. It's easy to screw it up and use the gear for stability. Well, I know how to avoid that. I don't think I did that. Because that hurts you and you have to have a knife in your hand, too. So... Is there a command to inspect your spawn point? Not that I'm aware of. You can... I know you can set the world spawn. And backup save. This is good enough. Okay. Alright, that's better. Tested and confirmed. Yeesh. And now my hit points are all messed up now, too. I had so many hit points from all my yummy food I was eating. Now I only have 16.3. I had like 22 or something like that. I'm flimsy. Alright. Scoot these around a little bit. Bow here. And good enough. Too low fertility soil. How did I get these? Where'd they come from? I don't know. Bye. Again, please. Retest it again. Oh my goodness. You people are cruel. Alright, so... That was fun. That was very fun. What was I even doing before that happened? Probably my dirt bridges. Yeah, but I don't think I dug anything up. I just fell to my death. The soil came from the wall. Oh, right. There's two pieces there. Okay, yeah, you're right. Yep. You are right. Alright. Let's grab lanterns. Back to what we were doing. What we're supposed to be doing. Are there creepies? There are. Not anymore. Alright, so we have some light from there. I'll just pop one here. One here. We have plenty of light there. I'm going to get this light off of here. Probably enough light there. Oh, there's one of you in the water, too. Glorious. And do I need one in the water? What I don't know is, can mobs spawn in the water? Good. Plop. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Take your guts. Oh, well, it paid me back. There. Hopefully that fixes that. Oops, clunk. All right. Well, that was fun. It's a fun distraction. Also, a reality check of, did you set your spawn point? Yes, no? No. Is it echoing? Yeah, it's echoing. Probably because it sees the stone ceiling. I don't really want that. Away with ye. Okay. Let's go ahead. Let's sleep and make it morning so we can see what we're doing. And I will hydrate while we sleep. All right. We are hydrated. Hydrato. It's a kind of singer where you sing underwater. It's kind of blah, 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 blah. All right, let's grab this random piece of dirt that we have still floating here. Don't really need you. Goodbye. Do I have you over here too? No, good. Right, so we were discussing crop growth and height. So that was at 171, which would be here. Right there. And so this would give us a fairly temperate experience right there. If we really wanted to plant like turnips in midsummer, we could go up to here, but I'm not really interested in that. In fact, up here, this is intended to be sort of our launch room. So when we want to leave somewhere with the glider, we just jump from there and go. That'd be a rage quit moment for you, Kath. Yeah, on a server, that would be devastating. Specifically on a server that you don't own and run, that'd be devastating. Because we went to the devastation. Get it? Anyway, let's get back to what we were doing, which was yes, these bits here. Finish up this part of the job. And then we can start sort of putting together what we're going to do up here. Now this... Does this go... right into there? Okay, cool. This will be 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks long. So 1, 2, 3, 4 means that these two sort of end up getting filled in or something like that. All right. What did you miss, Moors? You might have missed me dying and being teleported across the globe. Because apparently I forgot to set my spawn point. And then we teleported back. And then I blew up a chest. I had to fix that later. Let me mark that down here. Fix chest. Fix chest contents. Because we might want to muck around with that stuff. That was like Jonas parts and things. But if we want to get into the Jonas like headgear and teleporters and stuff, then we'll need that. And shovel this dirt out of here. Okay, so this is the canvas we have to work with. That is big. That is a nice big area for like a garden. Oh man. Yeah. Yep. It's garden season, guys. It's garden season. So here are my thoughts. One, I do think we want to use some of the conglomerate to make a walkway. So down. Okay, put it this way. Maybe not a walkway. Maybe we'll use the ashlar for the walkway, or maybe we'll even use either smooth sandstone, or we could get fancy and use some polished sandstone for the walkway, or at least like the edges of it or something to be interesting. Exactly, oak tree, orchard and gardens. Now, granted, we're gonna have fruit trees running the length of these too, but whatever. Which reminds me, we do need to audit some of the stumps that are down there. So what if? Hear me out. What if we change the walkway to something a bit fancier? Maybe we even, maybe not reuse, but inspire, or take inspiration from the design down there. And we do something pathy up here. Here it is, over here. And then we use gravel for the garden areas. And maybe we get fancy and use different colors of gravel, or we just plant that are that color. Now, granted, red is kind of rare. We have some. We do have those that are red. Right, the crotons can be red. That will be our red, guys. That'll be how we sort of make like a really interesting sort of red design that sort of lines this a little bit, could make it interesting looking. And here, this will be a curved. This looks wildly. Oh, because I didn't go out far enough. Okay, this one ended up being like a curved pool. And I think we'll curve it. Yeah, we'll curve it with a chisel. And water should fill in the gaps. We might have to fiddle with it to make it fill in the gaps properly. And it might not end up being like super curved. It might have to be like a sort of chunky, blocky curvature. But yeah, we'll see. Could color code the sand and gravel by which kind of tree is there? Maybe. That might end up looking funky. Because with the trees, I'm kind of planning on randomizing their patterns. I'm not going to be like, oh, this row is all oranges. I'm also not going to go, pomegranate, orange, olive, whatever, over and over again. It's going to be like a sort of randomized pattern. And I kind of want to do the same thing up here too. So I don't know about matching gravel types to trees, because that could end up looking like a crayon box. And with the trees there, you won't see it on the map anyway. I'm thinking we do the trees maybe sort of inside here and do shorter flowers here. That way you can sort of see, there's nowhere you'll be able to see them from here, really. Like, you're down here, you won't see much of the flowers at all. But I do think it'd be kind of nice to have taller things be nearer the tower. And that might that might actually be a great way to avoid needing to get too crazy with designs here. You know, have some simple cuts in the geometry to make it so that it's not super flat. But then just like down here where we sort of just broke up the flatness with these trees, we use these taller trees right there. Maybe even some acacia, that kind of thing. How long do we start the fruit orchard? A while. It's like about a year in game plus. Let's go tend to those now. We do have some burnouts we need to fix. Not for aesthetic's sake, but we need these trees to produce the branches we'll use to propagate and build the design up top. I'm gonna put these lanterns away. Don't need you for now. All right. Do I have lychees over here? I don't recall. Yes, I do. Okay, I do. Oh, we're getting tall. So when they grow to this height, like this, that's how you know they're getting pretty mature. You can actually walk under them and not get blinded as much. Ripen 8 days, ripen 15 days, ripen 16 days. Yeah, most of this is going to turn into rot. Alright, let's just get at least one of every tree type here. So orange, Dichet, breadfruit, mango, pomegranate, and olive. Okay. So first up are some mangoes. Where's my axe? There you are. Is it the only mango tree that died? Yes, okay. Orange. Or orange, A-R-N-J. We have 2. Some of the rot mask. So these are pomegranate. Do we have any dead pomegranates? No, we're good on pomegranate. All right. Olives. I think we're good there too, looks like. Lychee, we have 1 here. Moore's wanted to say you've been watching these vids for a few years. Hope to get started in VS. Hey, awesome. Glad to hear that. I am glad that the guide has been serving its purpose pretty well over the years. Sounds like you're headed out, Moors. Well, have yourself a good rest of the day. We have 1 breadfruit. Okay, so we are closing in on the end of this orchard's long-term or early-term maintenance. Stack some more of this up here. Acacias grew. And that is one thing that we'll want to consider is, for up top, do we want any actual shade trees? I wouldn't want to get too crazy, because I wouldn't want to hide too much of the tower, but it could be neat to have, like, just a couple acacias, like, on the corners there. And maybe we'll mess around with that. You got 1,286 gold and 4,200 silver. That is nuts. That is super nuts and amazing. Alright, so lychee goes here. Orange, red fruit, and then we have pomegranate. We have mango, and we have olive. All right. So that's all said and done for now. Let's start with gravel, which we kind of already used up all our gravel currently. Conglomerate rock. Let's get our rubble hammer out. And let's make us some gravel, so we have some gravel to spread up there. And we'll do like a basic run of sandstone ashlar for like walkways, and gravel for non-walkways to sort of mimic these paths we have going on here. And then we'll sort of design our gardens that way. And then we'll sort of replace things from there. Oh, the poll is still up. Thank you. End poll. Poll ended a while ago. And then I think we can definitely bring up some of the trees, some of the flowers. We might have to look at propagating some more of the whatchamacallits, the crotons. We have to go find more too. I think we might need some more conglomerate stone at some point here as well. Let's go pop this in the bin. Oh, you're full. Okay. You somehow get more ashlar bricks out of a block than of stone than rocks. Yeah, well, okay, so two things. Yes, it's true and it's weird. It's also weird how much more you get. I also suspect that we're gonna get more stone than gravel out of these. Because we're only going to get, what, 256? We might get as much gravel as we get stone, which still isn't a lot. Crunch, 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 crunch. I'm eating jawbreakers. So long to do. Oh my goodness. Okay. More stone. This is the sound that my body made when I fell off the ladder. In very slow motion. Just every single bone going crunch, 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 crunch. Oh, I think we're getting slightly more gravel than we would get stone. Alright, so 425. If we were to use a full block, so 370, something like that. I wouldn't even know, apparently. 343, that's right. Okay, so 343. And we got 425 gravel out of it. Okay, so it's more gravel than full stone blocks. It's not great, but it's fine. Right. There we go. And one piece of conglomerate. Alright. Alright, game, you do you. I think you were like here, weren't you? Let's also put the hammer down and the wedgie. Wait, wedgie goes here. Hammer goes here, you go there? Something like that. Good enough. All right, so, yeah, this is a nice big area. This is nice. It's nice. Oh, I also want to do a little bit of this. So I think some borders I'm going to want to do in smooth stone. Where's my shovel? So what I'm thinking is, I don't want huge pools of water because that would evaporate too much water here. In terms of like being at least somewhat realistic in the desert, we wouldn't have a huge pool of water. We wouldn't have any really, except for the purpose of being opulent. That makes sense. So for now, let's break this out. And then we'll just kind of round the end off a little bit. Not even a whole lot, like even just like that, I think should be fine. Let's go drop that water again. And also, let's replace this with actual stone. The limestone. For here. Heading out, Proxy. Well, have a great rest of your day. Thanks for coming by. All right, so there we have that. And this down here, this I'd like to also change into like smooth stone eventually, but not right now. It doesn't have to happen today. And then let's get a bucket of water. Let's just get that flowing just for the aesthetic of it. I'm sure we'll pick the water back up again later, but just to have something to remind us of what we're building here. And maybe we'll survive the ladder trip up and down. No guarantees there. There we go. We'll also fill this in. Might still be. We are here. should do. I think we're flowing, we're not flowing, which is what we want. Okay, there we go. I'm going to make it morning so we can see our work. Our canvas. And we're going to paint this canvas like we're my L. If you've played Clair Obscura, then you know. All right, bite to eat. On our last meal, which is perfect. You know, every stream takes pretty much 2 crocs. Unless we're doing like real crazy stuff, but generally speaking, 2 crocs. All right, so gravel. Oh, gravel, my gravel. I kind of feel like I'm going to do like a very thin border here. Maybe not even the 2-block border we did below. Because I want people to I want all the people who visit here to kind of like feel like they can go up to the edge and look over. So let's start with a bit of that. Let's start with fairly straightforward. And I think for this, we will fill in these corners. Bring it out. Okay. So this will let us then plant, like, say, I don't know, lupins and stuff, or some kind of tall plants to be here, and they'll be able to be visible from down below. And then we can have a walkway just inside of that. We might not have enough blocks for it right now. Let's go ahead and we're going to fill that in there. And I guess we'll run this basically up to there. Maybe, do we go around the corner a little bit? I don't think we do. I don't think we do. But let's say we have a path then. Which reminds me, we probably should take this up a little bit. Because this will be walkable path. Phil Boswell just arrived at the Citadel in Minas Tirith with the waterfall, but you were hearing water before you even got there because of me. That's pretty funny. And while we're on the subject here, so we talked about this being in the way. I agree. I'm thinking, what if we put it here, right on this corner? Let's tear these down. Sorry, plants. Your day has come. Now these don't despawn normally, so we have to actually build up there and knock those leaves down the old-fashioned way. And then maybe, you know, we could grab some, like, some berry bushes and pop those in here. That could be nice. But for now, we got a few extra seeds. Let's pop these here and we'll do one We'll expand this just slightly so we don't have a lopsided appearance while we're judging the design here. This will go out 1 block like that. And then we'll have this block right here. There. Perfect. We can also do that here as well. Boop. Blueberries to go with lupins. Well, the blueberries don't stack. So I'd be looking at probably doing just blackcurrants, because we can stack them here and you can see them from below. Blueberries would get really hidden behind the orange mallow. And again, these are temporary blocks. We'll figure out what to do about the path later. What it actually looks like. Alright, so here, so 2 block wide path. We will round corners out, so of 3 block corners. Not quite there. That is there. Never mind. That was correct. 2, 1, 2, 3. My. We are indeed out of ashlar. Once again. Does putting ice in a cellar increase the preservation of food? Not in vanilla Ultrix Volta. That is part of a mod. I'm not sure which mod though. It's like probably culinary expansion or something, or artillery. All right, we need more ashlar. As always. And actually, what I might do for flowers up there is it might be worth it to do just like a general mix of flowers. So not all like lupins, but to sort of randomly scatter their colors as if we'd taken like a handful of wildflower seeds and just scatter them up there. You really don't need these seeds apparently. Okay. Speaking of wildflowers and things, I want to see how these are holding up over here. Oh. They're doing terribly, apparently. So these are cold damaged. Oh my goodness. Cold damaged my eye. Sheesh. Well, the orange mallet is totally fine. Purposeful cellar mod is the one that has the icy storage. Interesting. Oh, medieval expansion. Okay. Okay, you. Oh, we're standing in it. That was a bad move. Okay. Go these down and those up again. That was weird. Getting a lot of weird launching me bugs today. Bling. Do I need 6 of those? No. Let's see. Let's put seeds in here for now. I think I have a seed bin already, but I'm going to grab this crotons real quick. No, even though I just barely brushed it. I killed the music again. Okay, so crotons. Ah, here we go. Brown and green croton. We got nothing out of that. Okay. Let's see. Can I carry all of you? I can. I thought I had some croton seeds already, but I guess not. I am going to find which ones these stack with. There we go. I think the answer is we need to put this little farm somewhere we can actually see it. So let's go dig that up and we'll fire up the next batch of flower growing here. Sorry, buddy. You were a good idea, but not in the right place. Oh, another seed. Sweet. Oh my, it is 1 o'clock. I just realized. It is time for me to start packing up to go. Alright, smelly dirt is all collected. It looks like we lost 2 blocks of dirt. It's okay. Plenty more where that came from. Well, okay, so since you guys voted to work on the plaza, launched me again, I think next time we'll begin by working on that plaza up there. I'm gonna mark that down here. For stream 51. Stream 51, checkbox, and Plaza Garden Design. Alright, that's ready for next week. I may or may not have a chores stream this week. I'm not sure yet. There isn't anything pressing that we need. It might be nice to get a little bit ahead on some materials. Like we could do some more quarrying for sandstone. It might also be worthwhile for the chores stream. I was having too much fun. Yeah, honestly, I could go to like 3 o'clock. Of course, I'm getting kind of hungry now, so maybe not. I think for the chores stream, if we have one, what I want to do is I want to fill out the rest of this. Maybe even make some more lanterns to go along with that. But fill out the rest of this so that we have a full-on plaza to work with. Because as I said before, I don't want to do new building on chores streams, but like if we're building a copy of something we already have, like this over here, then I'll go ahead and do that on chores streams if it makes sense to. I would like to get this whole plaza done, so I think that's going to be my main focus for the chores stream, assuming we have one. I haven't decided yet on whether that's a definite yay or nay yet. But if we have one, that'll be what we do. Well, folks, I think let's just stay by right here, next to the mini tower and the big tower. It's totally done, totally finished. Well, folks, thanks for hanging out today. Had a great time. We got a lot done today. My goodness. And yeah, keep your eyes peeled for a chores stream and for next week's regular stream. But that's going to do it. As always, my name has been Kurazar. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.